Hello and welcome to another video, and this time we're going to have a look at the fourth Doctor story, the Talons of Weng-Chiang, and as you can see it's a special edition, and it's written by Robert Holmes, and this story was based off Victorian times and like Sherlock Holmes kind of concept, and it's overall a very, very good story, and it's a 3-disc set, because I don't have the standard release, so I can't really compare the two. I only have one pre to entertain, because like I said, you read the description in my channel, you'll know that I got back into it. Well, I started to collect more classics in 2011. But then again, I got Genesis of the Daleks around about 2008, because that was my first classic DVD, and then I got the Dreadful War box set, then I got Beneath the Surface, and I got Talons of Weng-Chiang. Not this, sorry. I got this earlier this year, actually. So yeah. Right. Let's have a look at the cover. It's quite it's almost the same as the re-release, because it's got the same kind of colours. It's got Tom Baker with his one-off suit. Got this like magic box thing. Can't remember what it's called. You have this sort of Chinese monster dragon. Got this character, I think he's called, not sure what he's called. Terrible with remembering stuff like these. You have Lee Hesson Chang. You've got the ventriloquist doll, Mr. Sin, and it's Tom Baker's 1974 to 81. And we've got the side label here. It's quite orange. Got black here. I quite like some of the. I've got like orange covers because they sort of stand out on the shelf. You know, for example, Survival. That and the Two Doctors, they had kind of orangey covers, and I quite like orange covers. So yeah, it's a 3-disc set, so which is quite unusual for Doctor Who DVDs. I'm not sure what other 3 discs there are, but if you could comment below and tell me if there's any other 3 discs, what stories there are which has 3-disc sets, that'd be cool. So yeah, the special edition is actually really good. It's special features there are quite a lot of, because and there's an Easter egg on here as well. So yeah, let's talk about the characters. The characters, you've got Tom Baker, you've got Lee Hesson Chang, all great characters, and the story, because their performance, there's a lot of great acting in this story. It's quite it's probably one of those. It's quite, the atmosphere out of the story is so like incredibly dark. It's just it's dark the whole way through, and it's an exciting 6-parter, because when I watched this, I sort of had little breaks between halfway through it, and that way I sort of enjoyed it more than I could if I watched it all at once. So yeah, take a look at the back of this DVD. You got Tom Baker in this sort of, I'm not sure what he is, but you've got a giant rat eating Leela, you've got the ventriloquist dummies, you got Leela, and then you got the Doctor. Let's take a look at the blurb. Death stalks the fog-bound streets of Victorian London. Young women are going missing. Horribly mutilated bodies are found floating in the Thames, and criminal gangs terrorise the innocent. At the heart of these tangled webs sits the mysterious Weng-Chiang, sorcerer and hypnotist, and his grotesque sidekick, the all-too-lifelike ventriloquist dummy Mr. Sin. The Doctor dons Dear's stalker and cape to seek out the sinister force lurking in the shadows of the metropolis, for the Talons of Weng-Chiang are reaching out to shred the human race. Fantastic storyline there. If you have, I've seen some of the back of the DVD covers for the old releases, and because of the lack of special features and is reduced to about there, they've made the storyline much longer. And but now they've sort of reduced the amount of words on the cover. So the special features: commentary by Louise Jameson, Leela, John Burnett, Chang, Christopher Benjamin, Jago, producer Philip Hinchcliffe and director David Maloney. The Last Hero, Tom Baker and Philip Hinchcliffe discussed the making of the story. Moving on, what would the next season have looked like if Hinchcliffe had stayed? The Foe from the Future, a look at the unmade story that turned the Talons of Weng-Chiang. Now and Then, Locations Past and Present, documentary about the British theoretical tradition. Limehouse, a Victorian Chinatown, the setting of the Talons of Weng-Chiang. In context, Who's Doctor Who? Melvin Bragg presents this 1977 lively arts documentary about Doctor Who. Blue Peter Theatre, Blue Peter team make a Doctor Who theatre behind the scenes, rare studio footage, trails continuity, radio times billings, production information, subtitles, and photo gallery coming soon trailer, digitally remastered picture and sound quality. So yes, that's what's on the back of this DVD. It's PG, parental guidance, general viewing, but scenes may be unsuitable for young children. Bear that in mind if you're kind of scared. It's originally broadcast between 26th of February and 2nd of April. Look inside. So you got, it's quite an unusual way they did this. So you've got disc 1, which is kind of like in this kind of case, it's quite orange. This one is pink, and this one is green. That's interesting. So if you open the booklet, so on disc 1 you've got commentary by all the people who were involved with the making of the story, and who are in it. Production subtitles coming soon. Does it say what this coming soon trailer is? No, it doesn't. Disc 2 got The Last Hurrah, moving on further in the future now and then. Look east, Victorians and Chinoserie. Music Hall, Limehouse, Victorian Chinatown. Photo gallery, radio times listings. Disc 3, you've got Who's Doctor Who, Blue Peter Theatre, behind the scenes, Philip Hinchcliffe, interview, Trails and Continuity, TARDIS Can number 6, photo gallery, Easter egg. So yes, the Easter egg is on disc 3. So I haven't found that yet, but I shall hunt for it later. So overall, this DVD is fantastic. I mean, you need to get the revisitation sets. All of them are brilliant. I don't have a favourite of the 3, but because I love them all. Despite the fact it's a 6-part adventure, as much as I hate 6-parters, this one's actually really good. I mean, some of the 6-parters I have are actually quite good. Even though some of them do drag a little bit. But if you can get past that, then you're fine. So it's a really dark story. And if you like Sherlock Holmes, then you should try and see the story any way you can. Whether it's on Daily Motion, excuse me, I'm not sure. But yes, Talons of Weng-Chiang. I got blown away by the story because it's so just amazing. It was just so enjoyable, but so dark at the same time. It's just because you need to get the story, just, unless you already have the original release. But I would recommend you get Revisitations 1 because that's a brilliant box set. So yeah, this concludes this review. Coming next, I'm not sure what I'll be reviewing. It might be the Sontaran Experiment, so I'll see you next time, and goodbye.